Good morning, third grade. Today is Tuesday, January 28th, 2020. Let's take a look at our agenda. Alright, so always a grammar, we'll first. Let's open up our planner. In Math B, yesterday's let's do Math A today. So I hope everyone has this printed out, be you Math A or Math B, because it's much easier to follow along. So my planner, week 3, 127:20 to 131:20. We are on Tuesday. Spelling today, rainbow words, vocabulary matching, reading prediction, and you will turn in your prediction for me with your weekly work at the end of the week. Grammar, balloon pop, writing, identify content, other ELA, handwriting, worksheet 1. For math, this applies to whether you're an A or B. You have IXL practice and your quiz. No science or social studies today. And then, of course, your spelling and vocab boards and extra notes reminders are at the bottom. You're going to sneeze. All right, I only sneezed once. I might be pausing it again to sneeze again because I usually sneeze in 2s or 3s. All right, that will wake you up in the morning. The spelling week 3. This is a weekly instructional lesson, which if you watch the morning message for our LG group, the more of these that you complete, the more opportunities you'll have to get your name on the board for a prize. So there's a video walkthrough and then the actual spelling lesson. And this will also help you prepare for your spelling test. So super awesome. All right, Learning Lab schedule today, 10:30 to 11:30 over Zoom. I have LG Learning Lab, so that's kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. If you could pop in for some homework help, to make up a check-in, to do your check-in early. So just keep that in mind if you need anything. Morning work and message, morning message. Today is Trivia Tuesday. Test your knowledge on the power of plants here. So for science, we were learning about plants. So there is a little plant power quiz here. And this is not graded. It's just for fun to get your brain moving. So start quiz. First question is actually pretty cool. If you put an insect in a plant in an airtight container, what can you expect to happen? The insect will run out of air, both will die instantly. They use and release different types of air, so they should continue to live, or the plant will run out of air. So super cool, and then you just click which one you think it is, and then click check, and it will automatically tell you what the answer is. There's 20 questions, and if you're interested, there's other quizzes here too, just to get your brain moving. All right, and I use my Squiggle Wiggle, but you can use, if you have it saved on your taskbar up here, English. Today is Tuesday, so we're working on lesson 21.2. The only assignment that you'll be turning in for me for today, which you'll turn in at the end of the week, is your prediction for reading. So let's take a look at what we're doing. So today we will begin practicing our spelling and vocabulary words. We'll set a purpose for reading for our weekly story, which is the racing game. And now that you know what adjectives are, we're going to practice identifying them. Then we'll do some more work with adding content to writing. We'll finish up today by learning how to connect the cursive letters H, T, and P. All right, so spelling, it is rainbow spelling today. And I know that it's rainbow spelling every week. And again, I'm not collecting these. So your choice, if you do this or not. If you don't need the practice, then there's no worry. If you do need the practice, but you don't want to do rainbow words, practice any way you'd like. I'm not collecting it. So that is your choice. And some of my friends took the spelling pretest, so they took the spelling pretest and their assignments were altered. So whatever I told you to do, you do that. vocabulary, again, some friends have a different assignment depending if they took the pretest or not. So if you took the pretest, follow what I told you. If you did not, and you're sticking to the track, today you're going to do matching. So you're going to match the vocabulary word on the left to its definition on the right. And if you would like, you can click on the speaker to hear the word and the definition. For reading, tomorrow we're going to start reading The Racing Game. So this is a story that's realistic fiction, which means it's not true, because fiction means fake. So not true, but it could happen. So the story, the events, the characters, not real, but it seems real. It could happen. So that's why it's realistic. So, based on the title, what do you think the story might be about? So think about that. Pause the video. All right, hopefully you unpaused. This is about two boys who get into an argument about a new video game. Have you ever gotten into an argument with a friend before? How did it make you feel? Well, you're going to take a second and make a prediction about the story. What do you think this argument will be about? Will the friends be able to work it out? So there's this prediction box here, but I would like you to either use a Google Doc or a piece of notebook paper to write this out, because you're going to turn this in to me. Okay, and then we'll find out more about that tomorrow when you do your first read through. Grammar, again, if you took the pretest, follow your directions that I gave you. If you did not take the pretest, today we're going to be learning more about adjectives. So we know that an adjective describes a noun or a pronoun and tells us what kind, how many, or which one. So we're going to see if you can identify the adjectives below in this pop the balloon game. So you'll pop the balloon that contains the adjective. Writing. So yesterday we learned that we can add content to our writing by adding details, explanations, experiences, examples, events, and opinions. All of these things add important information to our writing and help the reader understand what we're trying to say. So you're going to click, there are two tabs here. You're going to read the two paragraphs. One has strong content and the other has weak content. So you're going to try to identify which is which. So first things first, you'll read this paragraph, and there's a speaker so you can listen and read along if you would like to. Then when you're done with this paragraph, you'll go to paragraph 2. Same thing, read it and listen. And then you're going to decide, did the first paragraph have the strongest or the weakest content compared to the second paragraph? And then you'll check your work. And then you have handwriting. And again, I'm not collecting this. I'm giving you the trust that you're going to actually practice, because when you grow up, you have to sign things and you have to use cursive to sign. So it's very important to practice, but I will not collect this. So you're going to practice writing H, P, and I believe the other one was T. It's being slow to load. And yes, H, T, and P, and you're going to practice connecting them. Okay, so now let's go back here. Squiggle wiggle for me, maybe favorites bar for you. So for Math A and Math B, it is the same, just different what you're learning. So for today, for Math A, you're going to practice on IXL. There is B2, place value, names up to thousands, and P2, rounding. Then when you're ready, you will take the place value to billions quiz. Math B, you're also doing IXL and quiz. Your IXL is W22, match mixed numbers to models, and W23, word names for mixed numbers. And when you're ready, you will take the decimals and fractions quiz. And there is no science or social studies today, but if you'd like to work ahead, tomorrow is basics of photosynthesis for science. All right, I believe that is all. If you have any questions, you know where to find me.